So why is Elon Musk and Sam Altman, the founder of ChatGPT OpenAI, beefing right now? Here you can see this is where it started. Elon Musk says he's suing Apple for rigging App Store rankings, and here you can basically see this is what he tweeted. Basically, Apple is rigging the App Store rankings, and Sam Altman, the founder of ChatGPT, this is a remarkable claim given what I have heard alleged that Elon does to manipulate X to benefit himself and his own companies and harm his competitors and people he doesn't like. Then Elon Musk answers, "You got 3 million views on your BS post, you liar, far more than I received on many of mine despite me having 50 times your follower count." So here you can see they are basically going back and forth. And someone asked, who is right? Don't be biased. So this is funny. Based on verified evidence, Sam Altman is right. So Grok, the AI of Elon Musk, basically answered that Sam Altman is right. Musk's Apple antitrust claim is undermined by apps like DeepSeek and Perplexity, reaching in 2025 the first places. So Musk has a history of directing X algorithm changes to boost his posts and favor his interests. So quite funny. And basically a few minutes later, Elon Musk posted this. There you have it. Who is more trustworthy, Sam Altman or Elon Musk? The ChatGPT 5 answered Elon Musk, so they are still going back and forth. Why this is happening is obviously ChatGPT is way ahead of everyone else. If you look at this chart here, is compared on Google search, ChatGPT, Grok, Google Gemini, Perplexity. And here you can see ChatGPT is miles away, and they have the biggest share. Everyone is using ChatGPT. ChatGPT, OpenAI. Even Google is using the OpenAI, Amazon as well. So basically, ChatGPT is the first runner. It will be quite hard to compete with them. It's right now. It's quite hard, but as you understand, when the internet came out, Google, Yahoo was basically fighting. Yahoo was, I think, ahead of Google, but then Google basically took the lead, and now Google is the biggest search engine in the world. And what happens is Elon Musk just tries to talk negative, talk bad about Sam Altman because he wants to win this AI race. And if you know the whole history of OpenAI, you will understand why Elon Musk is not happy. And he's basically using his platform. And here you can see he has 220 million followers, which means that he's basically a bigger than BBC, bigger than Reuters, like everyone. And he's just using his power to talk everything, basically to smear Sam Altman. So he doesn't get the partnerships, he doesn't get the funding to basically develop OpenAI and basically rule and control the AI space. That's what Elon Musk will be doing. That's basically in his interests. And yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens in the future. Meanwhile, here you can see OpenAI gives some employees a special multi-million-dollar bonus. Why this is happening again? Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, Meta, is basically paying his people, his basically employees, buying his employees for billions of dollars for multi-year contracts, because the most important part in this AI race is the talent, the people that basically innovate in this space, that move this space forward. Because if you know about ChatGPT 5, it is not that spectacular. And Bill Gates also said that ChatGPT 5 will get a big hurdle right now, because the leap from the ChatGPT 2 to ChatGPT 4 was insane. And right now it will be harder for them to leap forward and make significant changes. And yeah, that's why he's basically paying multi-million dollars to the employees so they stay with OpenAI. And many of the employees probably know that OpenAI is the leader and it is a risk to go to other companies. But if you get an offers for billions of dollars just to go to work for Meta, for Zuckerberg, why not? I mean, this is still a new race. The AI is here basically for since 2022, 2023 when the ChatGPT came out. So everything is possible. It's definitely interesting to watch. The next thing is, which is insane, is that Apple's new Siri may allow users to operate apps just using voice. Now, this is the only thing that I want for the voice apps to do, because I want actually to use my voice to do stuff, not just ask questions like ask ChatGPT types of questions. I want the phone, basically the AI, to work for me, to open WhatsApp, to write, to send messages, to call. So basically, I have I don't know how to use my hands. I can just use my voice, and hopefully they actually get this done. It will be insane. The next thing, which is huge, is that Perplexity, another AI company, offers to buy Chrome for billions, more than its raised. So they are offering to buy Google Chrome for $34.5 billion in cash. Although the funny part is here that Perplexity has raised only about 1.5 billion, and the company is valued at 18 billion, but they are basically offering 35 billion to buy Chrome. But interesting part is that they are basically doing different tactics to, again, win in this AI race. They probably find a big advantage in owning Chrome. That's why they are doing this. So again, really interesting to watch. And for the last news, which is again really interesting, is that today we unveil the first humanoid robot that can fold laundry. So the robot is basically taking a blanket, a towel, and folding. It is quite slow. It is not 90% precise. It is like 80% perfect in folding, but still here you can see how it folds. It is quite nice, and I think people actually want robots to do the things like these to help in their daily lives. 2x speed. So as we all know, the robots are basically made for war in first place. That's where the 90% of robots go. But yeah, normal people want robots like these ones, and I think many people would actually buy these, because who wants to fold the laundry or do the dishes or wipe the floors? I mean, no one. That's why this is a great innovation, in my opinion. And why I'm showing a robot is because AIs will be used for robots, and robots are coming really fast. Robots are basically here. Elon Musk is making his own humanoid robots. So yeah, really interesting. And if you don't want to miss any upcoming AI news, AI alpha, AI tools, and if you enjoyed this video, press like, press subscribe, press the notification bell, so every time I upload, you get a notification instantly and you don't miss out on AI news like these ones. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.